The sight of a pristine 1969 Mustang or a boxy 1980s Volvo station wagon can trigger powerful emotional responses that go far beyond mere appreciation for vintage machinery. Our attachment to certain cars often runs surprisingly deep, interweaving with our personal memories, cultural touchstones, and even our sense of identity. Personal milestones often form the foundation of car nostalgia. The car you learned to drive in, your first purchased vehicle, or the family wagon that carried you to countless summer vacations become more than just transportation. They're time machines that connect us to pivotal moments in our lives. That old Honda Civic wasn't anything special, recalls automotive historian Mark Thompson, but it was where I had my first kiss, where I learned to drive stick, where I felt true independence for the first time. The era of our coming of age plays a crucial role in automotive nostalgia. Those who grew up in the 1960s often romanticize the raw muscle cars of that period, while Generation X might feel a particular fondness for the wedge-shaped sports cars of the 1980s. Each generation's golden age of cars coincides with their formative years, when experiences felt most intense and meaningful. Pop culture significantly shapes these automotive attachments. Movies and television shows embed certain cars into our collective consciousness. The DeLorean from Back to the Future, the General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard, or the Ferrari Testarossa from Miami Vice. These vehicles become symbols of entire decades and lifestyles, representing not just transportation but aspirations and cultural moments. The disappearance of certain automotive features fuels nostalgia as well. Manual transmissions, pop-up headlights, vent windows, and even the satisfying clunk of a well-built car door closing represent a tactile connection to the past that many find missing in modern vehicles. There's something about the mechanical nature of older cars, explains automotive psychologist Dr. Sarah Chen. You could understand how everything worked, fix things yourself. That connection between human and machine feels increasingly rare in our digital age. Economic factors play a surprising role in automotive nostalgia. Cars that were once common but have become rare due to attrition, like economy cars from the 1970s and 1980s, can trigger strong nostalgic reactions precisely because they were such ordinary parts of everyday life. The modest Toyota Corolla or Volkswagen Rabbit that seemed ubiquitous in their day now serve as rare glimpses into a seemingly simpler time. The social aspect of certain vehicles also drives nostalgic attachment. Volkswagen microbuses become symbols of counterculture community, while station wagons represent an era of family road trips before minivans and SUVs took over. These vehicles connect us not just to personal memories, but to shared social experiences and ways of life that feel increasingly distant. Even the imperfections of old cars can become sources of nostalgia. The quirks, the mechanical issues that needed regular attention, the learning experiences of maintenance and repair, these character flaws often become cherished memories. They represent a more engaged, albeit sometimes frustrating, relationship with our vehicles than the largely maintenance-free nature of modern cars. As vehicles become increasingly automated and electric, nostalgia for internal combustion engines and analog driving experiences will likely intensify. The sound of a carbureted engine, the smell of exhaust, the vibrations through a manual gear shift, these sensory experiences are already becoming fodder for nostalgia among younger generations who may have limited exposure to them. Understanding automotive nostalgia helps explain why certain cars command premium prices on the collector market, why manufacturers frequently reference classic designs, and why even mundane vehicles from past decades can evoke such strong emotions. It's not just about the cars themselves, it's about the moments, memories, and meanings we've attached to them over time. Our nostalgic connections to cars reveal something fundamental about human nature, our tendency to imbue machines with meaning far beyond their utilitarian purpose. In an era of rapid technological change, these mechanical time capsules offer tangible connections to our past selves and the world we once knew.